There's lots of different brands of heat pumps, and I think the one that we want to have a chat about really is the Earthworker Reclaim heat pump unit.
Yep.
So what's special about that?
Yeah, we've got a lot of experience with the Reclaim heat pumps and the Earthworker tanks. They're a really high quality piece of equipment, which is what you want to be investing in when it comes to your hot water, a piece of infrastructure in your home that you're going to be calling on multiple times every day for the life of the home. So you don't really want to be penny pinching on that key piece of infrastructure. The Reclaim and Earthworker combination is one of the most efficient systems that you can buy. It's also one of the quietest and also one of the most capable with its ability to set different timers and understand what the consumption of your heat pump is electrically and really interact with your hot water more than you probably have in the past. Typically it just sits down the side of the house and you don't really think about it. Yep. This is a piece of technology that really works with you and the home. One of the great things about the Earthworker Reclaim setup is that it's got top-down heating, so the hot water actually flows back into the top of the tank. So if you empty that tank completely, within about 15 minutes of the heat pump turning on and running again, you'll have 50 litres of hot water ready for another shower. So you actually don't need to wait for it to heat up.
The whole tank?
The whole tank, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yep. So it's quite a great bit of Australian sort of engineering there to set the system up that way, so that you're not sitting around waiting after the kids have drained the whole tank to have a shower. You can have a cup of tea and it'll be ready for you by the time you're done.
Okay, because that was one of the things that has been brought up like many times with myself, you know, when people are talking about heat pumps, oh no, they take a long time to heat water, you know, and another one is that they're of course noisy, whereas the previous hot water system was silent.
Yeah, fairly quiet.
Are they noisy?
They've got a bad reputation, I think. Some of the old heat pumps and the cheaper heat pumps out there are fairly noisy because they use cheaper components or they make compromises on the design to sort of squish everything into a small compact sort of compartment.
Yep.
With the Reclaim and Earthworker, it's got the capacity to spread out all of those moving parts, and they also use really high quality components, so they're nice and quiet. Particularly with the Reclaim heat pump, you can barely actually hear that it's on. You'll feel the fan blowing the air out more so than you'll hear it coming on. You actually have to get quite close to it to hear that it's working.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then in turn, if it's running during the day when your solar's working, there's a lot more ambient noise in the atmosphere around the home anyway, so it's really going to pale in significance to the local currawongs or the tram pulling up out the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.